I'd buy that for $1.
The first couple slides are sad. I apologize. So yes, aside from Mr. Cypher's also passing away this week was the CartoonNetwork.com page. If you go to CartoonNetwork.com or anything that was affiliated with CartoonNetwork.com, it now immediately directs you to go to Max.
Which is a misnomer, because where you should go is MeTV Tunes. Those of you who have not yet gotten MeTV Tunes, go to MeTVTunes.com. It is Boomerang from the beginning of that service. It is an over-the-air service, 24/7, classic cartoons, and 74,000 members of the Facebook group talking about cartoons from 70 years ago. I love it.
Are there 74,000 of us now?
74,000 old people talking about, my cartoon! This was funny! Do you remember when this was funny? I do.
When I was your age.
Kids these days don't understand Tom and Jerry.
Heathcliff was the funny one.
Garfield was only about lasagna.
Garfield was a ripoff. What the hell I'm gonna die?
Marmaduke had personality and brains.
So I just got back from the high desert in Los Angeles, and I was watching MeTV Tunes, and Roadrunner and Coyote cartoon comes on in the desert. And I'm like, I'm home. This is it.
Yeah.
This is my lifestyle now.
I respect that.
It was
I
awesome.
respect that.
It's fantastic.
Your kids are gone. You've got everything back now.
I don't have any kids. I only have adults. They're all adults. Me and my wife just gallivanting across the country, going from convention to convention. It's fantastic.
Living the life.
Well,
You'll get there. You'll
before
get there.
you move on, Kevin.
Hey.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, if you're looking for YouTube channels that do really good cartoons, we want to give a special shout out to Super Saturday Morning and Orbital Bacon. Those are some great channels that air some fun classic cartoons that you can't find anywhere else, really.
I feel now. I'm going to ask a question when I make this statement. Do they show Eat the Cat and the Terrible Thunder Lizards? Do you know?
I don't know. I haven't caught all of their content.
They have those on the archive page, and I have yet to go back and watch all of them. But my God, it's the guiltiest of guilty pleasures to watch.
Can we talk about archive.org? Because my God, that we are knocking out these websites left and right now, and archive.org is going to become that museum of all of these websites.
Yeah,
Damn right it should.
Should they're gonna have to start.
It's been around forever,
and they're gonna have to start charging money. You're absolutely right, Kevin. You did not say it, but they're gonna have to get money to archive and maintain these servers
and protect them. Shit.
Archive.org under attack.
It better not be. And that's me starting to sound old and yelling at clouds. I like it too much now.
Yeah, they just need to hit their ding dong on a pole and get some gold that way.
Some ding dong on a pole. You want to see a ding dong on a pole?
Oh boy.
Yeah, he's leading the podcast right now.
I spin on the pole too. More dead bodies and cancellations. It was quietly killed this week. Zack Snyder's Army of the Dead franchise is not going to be a franchise. It's just that one standalone movie. How and why that got canceled off, yet their Star Wars ripoff is a continuing thing, is beyond me. I don't know. But
Star Wars stuff has been in production for a long time, Rebel Moon. That'll be canceled shortly after the last director's cut comes out.
Oh, really? Because I haven't heard
anything. I think Zack Snyder's career is at the tail end.
I hope so, because golly, he's just been swinging miss after miss after miss. And I know he's got his audience somewhere.
I wouldn't say I'm missing him.
No, No. I think he's a cool
Nope.
person. That's probably about it. Anyway. On to crappier news, and I think this is going to be the crappiest of the crappy news here.
Boy, the dick measuring contest on this live stream is impressive this time.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. So Paramount is decided to cut 15% of their U.S. staff. That's about 2,000 people in the U.S. that they're cutting away, and this is to help make room for their Skydance merger. Like, this is going to help sweeten the pot for them. I guess I'm not sure.
That's how it works. When you're in a merger, you cut all of the things and you hand them a blank slate, and they go from there. So I think this is a bad story. I don't think that we're good with the idea of all those people being laid off, but Skydance will have the chance to do something great with this IP.
I hope so.
I would also say we're not at the end of the layoffs. There's usually going to be more as they find roles that are duplicating themselves, and it's just how business works when there's mergers like that.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate. I'm sorry that it's happening to Paramount. Paramount is a very old historic company, but they haven't grown so much to do so much, say, like Universal has, to broaden itself. Like, they've stuck their feet in the ground and had so many things and said, you know what, this is what we do, and they haven't grown so far beyond that.
So that all stems from the idea of CBS. CBS has been the network that says, no, we're not going to join Hulu. We're not going to open up our stuff. Our stuff is our stuff, and you have to figure out how to get to our stuff. Now it's Paramount instead of just CBS, but that mentality is still there.
Unless it's something like, say, Netflix, who they do have a little bit of a relationship with CBS, and they've been getting content. Netflix actually helped fund Star Trek Discovery for the first 2 or 3 seasons. Correct me, Chad, if I'm wrong about that, but I know first 2 for sure.
I'm not sure about that, but I do know that it was Netflix that saved season 2 of Prodigy, because that had been actually completed, but then they canceled it. Paramount did. It got scrubbed from Paramount Plus. It wasn't being shown as reruns on Nickelodeon, and then Netflix came in after a lot of fan beseeching, I guess you'd call it, and they started airing the first season, and they did the second season. They did that last month. And
okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure about Discovery. First 2 seasons were commissioned by Netflix, so they shared budgets on that. So, and then it also aired on Netflix the first 2 seasons too. I just wasn't sure about the 3rd season, but there's a pre-existing relationship there. So, I mean,
and I know there's,
all they got was the Star Trek angle. But foot in the door.
I know there's other Star Trek content on there. I know they had some of the movies on Netflix.
Right.
Because they didn't have them on Paramount Plus, because that would make sense.
Yes. Same with Indiana Jones.
I pay for the Paramount channel, and I call it the Star Trek channel. I'm just there for Star Trek content.
That's the only reason I got Paramount Plus.
Yeah.
I'm there for Paw Patrol and Ninja Turtles.
Okay. All right. I can see that.
Yeah.
Different phase of life, my friend.
Turtle power.
Yeah, like my daughter is like all in Ninja Turtles. My boy is all in Ninja Turtles. My other kid's like, Paw Patrol. Fuck you guys. Click.
Yeah.
4-year-old wins, guys.
Yep.
So, she's the meaner of the crowd. She's Que Diabla. Anyway.